welcome. Okay, I know it's been a while and you guys have been waiting for a pregnancy update. I'm really sorry it took me so long.
Oops.
You probably already know the answer to this video's big topic, if the baby has Down syndrome. If you have seen our recent vlog, which you'll know the answer, I'm going to include that video. And if you haven't watched the vlog, it's up there, so take a look at it. It's fun. Jenna's mom was here. We had a lot of fun with her. So anyway, 17-week pregnancy update. First, we'll do a little bit of baby stats, and then we will answer the question. Okay, so I am 17 weeks today, and that means the baby is the size of... Let me take a look. Okay, it says the baby is the size of these things over here. I use the Ovia pregnancy app. I don't know. I like it, and that's what they say. So the baby is 5 inches long, which is this long? I have no idea. I'm horrible with measurements, but it's 5 inches. Which, is that stuff. Which means the baby is the size of a pomegranate, so that's pretty big, which, is like that big? Right there? Yeah? So baby's getting big. I'm like getting closer. I know it's still early, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, like this is going really fast. I'm almost halfway there. Yay! So let me read what's going on with the baby. Right now, they say the baby's body is mostly cartilage. Yeah, spelling, definitely wrong. But right now, it's becoming more hard and bone. And it also says that the umbilical cord is becoming longer, I guess. Let me see. No, not longer. Stronger. Gosh, there's a symptom. Pregnancy brain. Oh boy. Let's see. And it also says, interesting, that the heart is more controlled by the brain. So the heartbeat, which they say is around like 150, isn't random. It's actually more of a regular beat. And if you watch my Instagram, which is down below, you should subscribe to my Instagram. If you look at that every once in a while in stories, I'll have some like updates with our fetal Doppler. So every time I find the little baby's heartbeat, I'm like, oh, it's so exciting. Because I don't know, sometimes you just feel not pregnant, I guess. But sometimes I'll check just to make sure everything's okay. Okay, so I guess I will talk about the big topic, which is if the baby has Down syndrome, and the answer is no. Now, I don't want to be like, woo, because, if the baby did have Downs, I would be scared, yes, and a little bit sad, but, we would have dealt with it. But I have to admit, I am happy that didn't happen, and the reason is because I know that a lot of kids with Downs, they tend to have heart problems and other medical issues. And in all honesty, I don't want to have to deal with that. If you can have a healthy baby without any, so to speak, problems, that's usually what you want, obviously. So I am really relieved. I found that out recently. This past thing was Monday. It happened, this last Monday I found out. And it's actually, I had missed the call. And for some reason, I put it in my purse. I had my ring around, but I just totally forgot. And I was like, oh, I should go check on my phone because I was waiting for the phone call. And then I looked and I had a voicemail. And I read it. I didn't even actually listen to it, which is kind of weird. But I read the voicemail and I had to read it 3 times. It was something about being negative and the results. And then I found like in the middle, it was like, I didn't even notice. It said, yes, everything came back completely normal. No Downs, no sex-related chromosomal issues, anything like that, which is awesome. So now we are going to wait for our anatomy ultrasound, which I think should be around mid-October or something. I'm not sure. Let me check. Okay, so our anatomy ultrasound will be soon, which is October 16th. So I will try my best. I know we can't film in there, but I'll see if maybe we can get a little sneaky snippet if Jenna can, quietly. I really hate that they don't allow us to video our ultrasound because it's mine. I don't get it. But we're not supposed to. I know before she got a little bit, like a small snippet if you remember, but that's because she filmed and then the lady was like, oh no, you can't do it. So we'll see if we can do it. Okay, so we will see if we can get anything. Hopefully this time we will have the babysitter there for Miko because it's going to be longer ultrasound and it wouldn't be good. But so symptoms. Let me think. For 17 weeks, I just have hit 17 weeks, so that's what we'll just call it. So far since 13 weeks till now, I would say definitely have more issues sleeping. Now, recently I have had a cold, which has been awful. Miko, my son, he got a cold, so then I got a cold, and obviously there's really not much I can take medicine-wise, so I've just been kind of putting up with it. Luckily, it hasn't been too bad, just a little stuffy nose. First day, had a little bit of sore throat. That was it. But now, yeah, just kind of stuffy. And I've noticed that my hips are kind of hurting a little bit more when I'm sleeping. I tend to flip back and forth quite a bit. And I have one of those huge U-shaped pregnancy pillows. And still, I have issues sleeping at night. Sometimes I will sleep on our futon downstairs for some reason. I don't know if it's because it's hard or like, it's almost like a chair shape, because it has like the back because it's up that way. So I'm lying down and I have that support of the back. I don't know, but sometimes it's better. And that's been a big problem. I've noticed that sometimes if I cough, like recently, I coughed and I get this pain in my stomach. I'm like, ow, ow. So that hurts. And what else? I mean, obviously, there's discharge, which is fun. And sometimes I have issues breathing. I notice that my energy just gets depleted really quickly. But I'm pretty sure, like 90 to 95% sure that I have been feeling Bobby down there, kicking or moving. There's no other reason I wouldn't feel it. And it's not often, it's more every once in a while, like if I'm just sitting still and like really feeling like I might feel something. It's not an all day thing, but I've been feeling movement and it is not gas. The first day I told Jenna, her mom was here, and I was like, oh, I think that I can feel Bobby. And she's like, Mom said it's probably just gas. And I was like, but no, I'm pretty sure that I can feel them now. And it's not like I said, I can't feel it all day long. I mean, not even every day because I'm just not really thinking about it too much in general. Sometimes I just forget to like check my app or I don't know, I forget whatever. But I am really, really busy right now. So I think those are all the symptoms. There's not really much difference. I mean, I am feeling like a big whale already. And someone informed me I look like I'm walking like I'm pregnant. I'm like, which is probably true. Yeah. I have started moving around and setting up for the nursery. And the reason I say that is because recently Jenna's mom stayed here. So she stayed in our guest bedroom, which is next to our room. And then before, we had a really small room that we kind of used as like a library. We just put a bunch of bookshelves and books and stuff in there and random stuff. And then now, the guest bedroom that was next to our room and the library are switched. And then the old guest room bedroom will become our nursery because Miko's room and that room are almost a similar size. Like the closet's different, but other than that, they're a similar size. And I feel like those two, the nursery should be like the kids' rooms. And then the smaller room will make into a guest bedroom because we don't have guests very often. And also people just usually sleep there and that's it. They don't need a big room. At least I feel you don't. Yeah. And so I've started moving that around and I have a few, I guess, potential surprises. There's one thing that I'm definitely not going to mention until we're 100% sure if it's something we're going to do, just because it is very, very controversial. So that'll have to wait. I know a lot of negative opinions, how people feel about it, and I don't need your negativity. I don't. But other than that, I guess that's all for the pregnancy update. I will update you after we have our anatomy scan and let you know what's going on there if any other problems show up. Yeah, other than that, I guess I can just show you my belly. It's huge. I'm just warning you, it is big. Hold on. So that is my belly. It's still not, perfect and round and pretty, because I still got some fat in there. But it's getting up there. I mean, I feel way bigger than before. I'm noticeably pregnant now, like if I don't have loose clothing or something. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what other things you want to know related to my pregnancy updates, and I will try my best to do them more often. I'm trying to set up a more regular schedule with videos, maybe 3 days a week, most likely 2 or 3 days a week. We will see. I have a really fun idea for the next, not pregnancy update, but pregnancy related video coming soon. So hopefully you like it. See you in the next one. Bye.